I'm going to record it. If it happens, I'm going to record it because he's going to call and be like, we're going 17-0. And look, it hasn't happened since 2007. And before that, it didn't happen since 1972. Okay? I wasn't even playing video games at that point. Well, video games weren't invented. But the point is, very few teams go undefeated. But am I afraid of the Vikings? Hell no. Not at all.
So that's 2-0, right, Terry?
Oh, wow.
All right, Jack. 2-0. Okay.
Fans hit that like, share, subscribe button for
Fire them up.
A1, Sunday Night Football, and then the Panthers?
Yeah, Sunday Night Football, then the Panthers. To be honest, it's cool. I feel like it's cool, so because I know, Carrie, you wanted the Panthers week 1, but we still got them early.
Only because these Panthers fans in my mentions, man, they think they're going to the Super Bowl. They need to be put in their place. I'm sorry. They think because they beat team that was checked out with the defensive coordinator that was already fired. They think that they're going to the Super Bowl, and I want to put them in their place. So that's why I'm ready.
Yeah, you know what it is, though. You know what it is. They think Bryce Young grew out of that car seat, but we'll see.
Right.
Wow. That's a wow, Jack. That's a wow.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Hold on.
He said, I'm getting it.
I got a lot going on over here.
Yeah, man. But Sunday Night Football, I like it. I mean, we get the Vikings, get some revenge on them. Again, we were right in the game with them, and then a few mistakes happened. Two things didn't go our way, and then of course the rest of history. But we can definitely compete with this team, and we can compete with this, especially if they don't know what their quarterback situation is going to be, whether it's going to be JJ, Sam Howell. They don't know just yet. But at the end of the day, I believe we can go in there, and they do have that defense, but we do have Michael Penix. And I think that the tape is not out on Michael Penix enough just yet to basically, surprise him with anything that they have. It's going to be a tough game for sure, but I think we can go ahead and get our revenge back against these Minnesota Vikings. Now, as for the Carolina Panthers, I'm going to come into Bank of America Stadium with I'm not going to go in disrespectful, but I do expect us to go in and smack them. I'm not going to lie to you. I do expect us to. They did make moves. I do expect them to be a better team. But at the same time, y'all still little brother. And we're going to go ahead and show you guys why you're a little brother at the same time. They are going to be a better team. I just think, this week right here is a time to really, it's going to be tough, but we can still pull it out at Bank of America Stadium, a place that is tough to play for the Atlanta Falcons. We don't do so well, in the past few years up there. So it is time outside of last year, So it is time to go up there and kind of start that tradition of going on the road, smacking those Panthers.
Hey, big shout out to everybody here in the chat too as well. Last year for the Carolina Panthers game, Rise Up Tour fan club, 2 buses heading out to Charlotte, plus the tailgate too as well, man. We got so much going on this year. It's gonna be great. We do have a super chat. Got Willie Doc here.
Super chat.
Big shout out to Willie Doc in the chat. Think week 5 bye week is punishment for Shadur? Sheesh.
Oh wow.
Week 5 bye week? Punishment for Shadur? A1? T-Will?
To be honest with you, somebody else did say something about that for real. They was like, "Oh yeah, we got this schedule because of Jeff Olbrich and what he did." And this is the NFL's way of saying, "Hey, yeah, you're gonna play a long season. We're gonna give you an early bye."
No, honestly,
hold
I
on.
think
They're saying because of Jeff Olbrich or can't talk. That they gave us punishment week 5. That is an early bye.
People take whatever they probably can. They take an inch and they go a mile. Okay, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I don't think it has anything to do with that because there are other teams that have bye weeks in week 5. And what did they do? So I'm like, come on, let's not start that.
No, but you think about it, it makes sense because we have all these primetime games. So our games are going to be starting a little bit late on the backside of the schedule. So they feel like we get enough rest. So they're going to get out about we got the
way. You do have you look at it.
You kind of balance out bye week as well. So we
kind of balance out
bye week for us.
Yeah.
So question, that week 11 game against Carolina, does anybody know what time that is?
It'll probably be a 4:00 game.
Yeah, but I say it look like
which one is it?
It says 1
Carolina
o'clock.
down the road.
Yeah.
Once they won.
Oh, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, they can move it though. They could always move it.
I think the Commanders game will get flexed because how is that not a primetime game? That at least has to be 4:25 p.m.
It's a little too early in the season. They don't do that to the back end of the schedule, so they're gonna stay on.
That's tough.
Here's the cool thing Falcon fans I think would love. The Falcons Saints Week 12 at the Benz for Thanksgiving week. That is a 4:25 game.
Mm-hmm.
You know how lit the Benz is going to be for 4:25. The tailgates that's going to be happening that day. Hopefully, it's good weather too as well. But I'm talking about 4:25.
Unfortunately,
Saints in Atlanta.
No, Jack. You're going to be in New Orleans. That's right there near Thanksgiving. You're going to be in New Orleans. Remember that the black is the road and the red.
That's right.
Yeah, the Saints game that's in New Orleans is the very last game.
That's right. That's right. I'm looking at the black.
So yeah. So like for after New Year's or whatnot for the Saints game. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be. But yeah, you're gonna be in NO with the gumbo, close to Thanksgiving.
How do you guys feel about weeks? What is it? 4 and 5? Commanders in Buffalo. That's
2 tough games.
Those are 2
back
tough
to
games.
back to back. What are we thinking?
Yes.
I think arguably those are 2 toughest opponents. What do you guys think?
I agree. If you think about it's back to back with Buffalo and San Francisco primetime games, so we'll get the rest in between games. But Washington to Buffalo, that's gonna be tough.
I agree.
I think that whole game.
And then it's Monday Night Football, and then it's so crazy because you got back to back primetime games now, and that with to Smitty's point. That's kind of where they were saying, oh, well, you're getting a little bit more rest. Yeah, you're going to play on Monday night, but at least you're playing Sunday night and not at 1 o'clock. So that's, I guess.
Yeah, but you got to think that Germany game, bro. I mean, 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that Germany game. Yeah, now that Germany game, that's just wrong. We should not be playing after that game. I know it's against the Panthers and it's at home, but come on now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Falcons did come out.
Think about that too. You talk about time, 9:30 a.m. and the game is over by 12:30, 1 o'clock. By the time you chill in Germany for a little while, you back on the plane, and you back in the United States in 2 days.
You know what? I wonder what the record is. Teams returning home from an international game like that week after.
I feel like they usually get a bye week. No, right?
Yeah, they usually get a bye week. Yeah, that's why it's surprising.
Rare that.
For those who did play, I wonder what the record is.
Because Eric Parker said you play the Panthers after the bye week, so you got to. I mean, you play the Panthers after Berlin, so you kind of have.
Yeah, but it's still a division game. I don't put no hype into that. The division game can be tricky. Look what happened in week 18 last year.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Well, hold on. Things did. We seen it plain as day. That wasn't the same defense we was getting used to.
Oh yeah, they were trying to get Jimmy Lake to boot. We already know it. They were trying, They fell asleep soon as they hit the field.
Yep. Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Week 4 against the Commanders, Smitty. 2 young quarterbacks in the NFL, man. This could possibly be another potential playoff matchup if the Falcons make the playoffs and the Commanders make the playoffs. What's your thoughts on Week 4, Commanders Falcons?
It's gonna be tough, man. Washington, they upgraded this offseason, man. They had a great draft, brought in some great free agents. They got Larry Thompson to pass block for Jaden Daniels. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. And he can use his legs, man, to move. So this is why I said Jalen Walker. This is why I think he was the best pick, because you talk about a guy that can spy these mobile quarterbacks. This is what we need. So we will get our first look against Jaden Daniels about how much of an athlete this guy is. But I love this matchup. I think it's a true test of what the Falcons need at that point.
Well, we got the Commanders early in the season last year. They did flex the game for the Falcons because that was a big matchup for them trying to make the playoffs. You got the Bucks week 1. You have the Panthers week 3. You have 2 division matchups in the first month. Then you got the Commanders too as well. Will, of course, as we get ready for the bye, some fans at least will hope you go 3-1, maybe 2-2. I mean, 4-0 would be amazing against these teams. But Will, I mean, we're not just going to talk predictions here, but it would be great at least to be 3-1, 2-2 after those first 4 weeks because you got some decent games you got to go up against, some decent teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will be. I think we could be 3-1. Hell, we could be 4-0.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody told me earlier
we'll be at home for Washington, so I mean that's a plus.
Mm-hmm.
True, that is a plus because we were away last season, went to overtime.
We owe them, y'all.
Didn't take a time
out.
out.
The past 3 or 4 times they beat us, like the past 2 times at home too as well, and they beat us in Washington.
Yeah, they beat us with Sam Howell and they beat us with Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
I think last time we beat them. I think last time we beat them, one Kirk Cousins, the quarterback.
Oh, wow.
For them,
I think so.
Yeah.
No, they beat them in Washington. I think Mariota. No, they lost that game.
No, that was Alex Smith. He was the quarterback. Alex Smith.
Right. Yeah. That year he got hurt, so it was like 2017 somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we got.
I think we can go. We can go 4-0 though. Honestly, y'all. I think honestly, you look at all these games except for the Bucs. It's really like everybody. Really like the Bucs. It's like okay, let's see where we're at. Then everything else is revenge games that should have never been lost. Or at least, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't have happened the way that it happened. You know, the Vikings game, we were right in that we should have never lost by the score that we did. But, of course, we know what happened. The Panthers, that last game of the season, come on now. And then as for the Commanders, we had you behind. We heard you. And you know what I'm saying? So it just all 3 of those games are games I feel like we can get back on and be possibly 4-0, going into the bye week, at least 3-1. And then we just got to get ourselves together because here comes yet another measuring stick after the first quarter of the season in Buffalo. So it's like, okay, you get the Bucs, see where you're at.
Buffalo at home too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Buffalo, you see it still get another measuring stick. You know, Monday Night Football, the lights are bright.
Man.
When they're the brightest.
Bills fans travel well.
Bills fans are going to be down here in Atlanta with their tables.
In the parking lot.
Well, I can't say this year is going to be limited parking, so hopefully not too much tables because you know they're
going to be over there in the Home Depot backyard with the tables.
Shit, not the backyard. Not on the
they're going to be in the backyard with the tables. I'm telling you.
Somebody reach out to Home Depot backyard security, let them know the Bills fans are coming that weekend.
And the crazy thing about it, they stacked on both sides. You got to play a very aggressive front 7, then on the other side. You got to spy a 6'5", 260-pound quarterback who built like a Mack truck. Oh, that game gonna be a knockdown drag out.
Right, you have to clicking on all cylinders. You gotta hit on all 3 phases. No, we talk about that. You gotta hit on all 3 phases. Special teams, because especially like if you have to punt, you got to make sure you're getting those coffin kicks. So you know, to keep them back there. Buffalo doesn't need any help as far as yardage. So again, you're going to have to execute on all 3 phases that game for sure. That's why I say another measuring stick right there.
Yeah, and you're going to have to keep them contained. You cannot let Josh outside that pocket. You're going to have to keep them contained. You're going to have to get them on the ground. So
that's tough.
And let's not forget about that run game that improved. That run game.
Oh yeah,
James Cook.
Firing all cylinders. They have plays for Josh Allen to just run the ball. So you got to be careful with that too as well.
And James Cook wants to prove that he should be one of the highest paid running backs. So you already know he's going to be trying to ball out.
Speaking of highest paid, somebody got a deal? Was it Derrick Henry?
Yeah, Derrick Henry.
Yeah. And he's getting $30 million a year?
No, 15 a year.
15 mil.
15 a year. Okay. So again, for those of you who want to keep Algier, I just don't think it's possible because you got Drake coming up next year, and in about 2-3 more years, you got to sign Bijan, and you're not going to be able to sign both.
Well, let me put it like this: he was a 5th round pick, and he did get $1,000 his first season, but the last 2 seasons dropped him back down to earth a little bit. So I think that helped with the salary cap situation. If he gets money, it's probably going to be about probably $6 to $8 million a year, and they can afford that.
You don't think somebody else will pay him 10 or 12?
They probably will, but that's why I told y'all. That's why I said I could see him getting moved because I would love to see him as a start in the NFL.
Yeah,
because he has that type of talent.
Smitty, in a way, it's like your Dolman
$25 million guaranteed for
pretty much, right? Pretty much, yeah, Dolman, exactly.
Yeah, it's like your Dolman situation with Tyler Algier. I mean, if a team wants him and says, "Hey, we can pay this guy to be the premier back," Falcons might be like, "Well, he did start in Atlanta. We did draft him.
Right?
And have a good time, you know." Take care of
him. I really would hate
but Bijan's your guy for the future. You know, Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smitty, Sports Machines here. A1 Forever is here too as well. T Will for my ATL Sports. Miss Carrie, one time for the fan. Ray Fitty, Say what's up, Falcons fans? 5 primetime games.
Love it.
Love it.
Me too.
So
Carrie,
real quick, Jack.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question for you, the host. Is the Berlin game at 9:30 considered prime time, or is that just too early?
It's prime time over there. It's like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock over there at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because right now it's what 2:18 in Berlin. So when the Falcons finish that game, they should be able to catch that red eye back because they have to fly out. They can't fly out Monday. You don't want to fly out Monday on that 12 hours. You have to fly out on that late night. So if the game ends at 11:30, 12, they better be flying.
They'll be back by 1 o'clock the next day.
Yeah, and this ain't no regular Delta scheduled flight. This is a team plane. They will be flying out and be back in Atlanta that morning because they have to play the Panthers next day. Don't forget about the walkthrough Wednesdays. So they're going to take it light that day. And this is the season. Just they say we have the easiest strength of schedule, but if you look at it, we do have some tough matchups.
Travel hard.
And
we had the third most travel miles this year.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not the Vikings though, going to Ireland and going to London. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's tough. My God.
So, hey,
but that's still over there though. So I mean, that's not coming way back over here. That's closer over there. So
it's just being away from home. Just that environment. Like you're not.
Right.
I don't know.
But take it with a grain of salt, though, guys. At least it's an opponent that we're facing that we're familiar with when we come back from Berlin. So maybe the walkthrough won't be as critical or as tough because it's more so like if you're facing if it was Buffalo coming back from can you imagine that coming back from Berlin and got to get ready for Buffalo? So at least it's the Panthers. You already have played them by then too, so you have some tape to get familiar with. But it's still gonna be tough, just got to get ready, man. Oh, and one thing about it is got to get that rest, got to make sure you eating right, all that stuff like this, because right here it's gonna be a marathon after that bye week. So
I mean, the cool thing about it is a 12-hour flight in the middle of the night. Everybody's gonna be asleep. Carrie?
No, I was just gonna say, before that Colts game in Germany and Berlin, we have the Niners, the Dolphins, and the Patriots. What are you guys' thoughts on that 3-game stretch? I feel like that's arguably probably our easiest little stretch there. I mean, how do you guys feel about the Niners going into the season with Brock Purdy? Did they pay him yet?
Nah, he ain't got paid yet. No,
he hasn't got paid yet. How do you guys feel about that matchup? Sunday Night Football, another primetime game away. How do you guys feel?
To be honest with you, I feel like that the 49ers, I honestly feel, and this I could be wrong.
Shambles.
Okay.
But I honestly think the 49ers have a chance to be the last team in that division.
Okay.
I honestly feel I do, man. I do. I feel like
before we move on, I seen a question in the chat. The reason why we have a 1 o'clock game that day, Ravens and Chiefs play that night. So
which game is it? Or which
the Washington game.
Oh,
somebody asked why the 1 o'clock game
and
not prime time. It's
that
Ravens and Chiefs that night. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a big matchup for NBC.
I know, Jay.
They should have made the Washington game a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be. I'm with Jay though. I was really, this is a game that I'm probably most excited for just because I really like, obviously, Michael Penix Jr., BPE, and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winner, Heisman runner-up. That game last season, we just lost in overtime, didn't get the ball.
Right.
That game we should have won. Our head coach didn't take a timeout. I'm hoping he learned his lesson. We'll see. His clock management. For me, though, overall this season, it's going to come down to coaching, in my opinion. A lot of these games, clock management and, coaching up these players. I'm really excited about Nate Ali, but can't wait to see, Raheem Morris improvement from season 1 to season 2.
Zach Robinson put his foot in his butt, too, because he could have did something about that.
Good point. Okay, so what about Dolphins Patriots? You guys think those are 2 easy wins, or how do you guys feel about those?
3-game win streak. If you lose,
really, I'll say 4-game win streak.
I'm sorry, 4.
I mean, sorry, Copes, but yeah, you too.
And the middle of the schedule look like the sweet spot from Miami all the way up to the Jets. That's sort of like a sweet spot. Then you have Seattle at home, and we know what happened.
We don't know what they're gonna be. I mean, they just traded away DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett's no longer there. So, like, who's the number one? What is this? Jackson Naira or something like that? Whatever his name.
Jackson Smith. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And they got a couple running backs up there. Yes, the defense is still decent, but at the end of the day, we don't know what they're going to be by then. So honestly,
but with Ben McDonald up there,
what about Cooper Kupp? They got Cooper Kupp.
Oh yeah, they did get Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, they may be. I mean, but Cooper Kupp is still not the Triple Crown Cooper Kupp that he was.
True.
And he still got that to get acclimated to that offense, and who's knows? Stafford was throwing him the ball. We don't know what Darnold's going to be doing with him. You know, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I still think
Darnold for Seattle last year is gone. Geno Smith is gone. DK Metcalf is gone.
Don't underestimate them. Know that Ben McDonald defense and forced turnovers. You saw what they did late last year. I mean, look, I wouldn't take that one for granted.
I mean, that was Kirk Cousins too, though.
Yeah, it was.
He had one leg feeding them interceptions. He was literally forcing the ball in between 5 defenders.
Oh, that was.
Did it with one leg and half a shoulder. So, hey.
Shit.
About
sheesh.
Out there can't get right, won't be right.
I mean, he's not lying. But...
hey, I tell you like it is, man. Everybody know me, man. Hey.
No, it's funny. It's like your favorite gift that you like to post the boom.
Yeah,
hey, that's what I do. Chris he had to catch me sometime, man. I get out of hand sometime, but I'm on somebody else's show, so I'm gonna keep it rated PG.
He's so modest talking about sometimes. If you could just go to, you just can see the trials and tribulations that I have to go through with this man.
Oh wow!
Like, hey, goodness.
What about week 11? Starting week 11, we got the Panthers again.
Yeah, like I said, that's the sweet spot of the schedule, man. Look.
Okay.
Right in there. That's the sandwich right there from week 7 to week 14. That is definitely a sweet spot for sure.
Only thing about that is you don't know what a team's going to be like next year. You don't know what Rick is going to take a step forward. You don't know what late trade, or you just don't know. You know what I mean?
And the Patriots, to their degree, they did have a good draft and a good offseason. They may be a better team. So, I mean, so to just the T. Will's point.
They're banking on Stephon Diggs to be the prime guy over there, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Stephon is in New England. Yep.
Hopefully he gets distracted with Cardi B.
Yeah, that Cardi B sauce is going to get you.
Hopefully he's distracted.
Yeah, Offset said he's going to the game. Or something
like that. No, he's crashing out.
He's crashing out hard, but he's supposed to have like a VIP suite in New England when we play them.
It's funny you say that because I saw this viral tweet where they're like, when Cardi B was at the Knicks game with Stephon Diggs, they were pictured there last week. Or was it earlier this week? Actually, sorry, earlier this week.
That was earlier this week.
This week. And a viral reply was like, "Here comes the crash out" from Offset. And then since then, he has posted a picture with a whole bunch of randoms, like huddled up, and they're like, "Look, it never fails. There's always the crash."
I tell you, man, Hollywood.
And you can tell in that picture, he don't care about nobody. It's just It's just
man, Hollywood is like a rich high school.
Man, that Hollywood hip hop love stuff, man. Like DDG, his situation he's going through, and Cardi and Offset, and they're putting it out on social media too as well. A lot of people like to keep this stuff behind closed doors. Nah, they tweeting about it. I'm over here right now. I'm finna fight him right now. What are you tweeting about this stuff for?
Yeah, we didn't have no social media. Nobody would know what was going on.
Oh my god!
I'm so glad I grew up in those times.
It's how some of them stay relevant.
T-Will, can you keep up with some of this stuff? Like, you know what's going on?
Look, I know Offset's upset because Cardi B is finally moving on with her new boo thing, and he's having a hard time with it. I do know that. I tell you what, speaking of moving on, you guys think the Giants will take a step back this year since they lost both offensive and defensive coordinators?
Who?
The Lions.
Oh, the Lions.
That's the Giants. I meant the Lions.
Slightly, but it really depends on how fast they pick up the new scheme. They still have the same talent there, and they're getting Aiden Hutchinson back, so they won't take too big a step back. Now, if they go out and get Zadarius Smith and re-sign him, they're gonna be a problem. But
here's the thing, right? Falcons were great in 2016, and who did we sign in 2017? What's his name? Coach of Texas. What's his name?
Oh, Starkeesian?
Yeah, and it all went to hell. So There's no guarantee because we had the same personnel, right?
Hey, that was all Atlanta fault because they had Matt LaFleur here and didn't bring him back. He knew the offense front to back. They would have skipped the beat.
That picture of seeing the Falcons coaching staff during those years is crazy.
You said what, Jack?
The picture seeing the Falcons coaching staff during those years and who all went on to be head coaches in different teams and how
that coaching staff was stacked.
Jack,
Mike McDaniel was on that staff.
Jack, did we acknowledge our super chat?
We sure can. Hey, big shout out to Trevor. Things culture super chat. Big shout out TTC in the building, man. It's going down.
Where you at? Where's your super chat?
Huh?
I was wondering where's Carrie's super chat.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh,
Carrie, this is the schedule release, though. I mean, T. Will did it. I did it. T. Will, you can growl in place of Carrie's.
No. I want Carrie's super chat.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What I do? I didn't do nothing. He just asked me for a growl, Chris. Why are you attacking me? TMX doesn't like that. Damn it! Wait, you are not giving. Tumbo me. I know you did not, but Tumbo me. No, you didn't. Oh,
I'm just trying to say the show here. That's all.
Oh wow!
Charmel thinks culture's in the building, man. With a super chat.
Let's go, Carrie. We gotta have one from you. Let's go, Carrie. Come on.
Throwing a shout out too as well. So big shout out to Charmel.
We wait.
Carrie, keeps the kids asleep.
Thank you, Charmel, for the super chat.
There you go.
Yeah.
And the kids sleep, right, Carrie?
Yeah, we breaking chains tonight, baby. We break these chains.
Oh wow! Here we go.
Not the ground.
Here we go. Oh, see what you did, Chris? See what you did?
T-Will sounding like a weed whacker that need his oil change.
Wow.
Not the weed whacker that need the oil change. Speaking of that, Eric Parker, I'm good tomorrow, dog. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Don't worry about it. Falcons fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Hey, Jack, who do we have week 15?
Man, I don't need you nobody. I'm going somewhere else.
As you heard it from Smitty, A1, you got to take advantage of those weeks, Falcon fans, week 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, because 14 is the Seahawks. 15, we got those Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Thursday night football. Carrie,
you already
Tampa.
You already know I'm going to be there, and you already know I'm undefeated in Tampa, so you already know what it is.
We need Carrie in the building for that day. Don't forget, Falcon fans, in the past, Falcons have played in Tampa in October, where it's extremely hot down there, too, as well, like 88, 89, 90. Sun's beaming on you on both sides of the stadium. So a good, cool
I'm ready
Thursday
for it.
night. Yeah.
Jack, I'm ready for it. I know somebody replied to one of my tweets earlier and said, I'm kind of disappointed it's not a normal 1 o'clock game. I'm like, why? It's always a Sunday 1 o'clock game in Tampa. I'm ready for an 8:15 game because, man, it gets hot down here. So I'm ready. I'm all for it. Thursday night, 8:15 game.
Carrie knows about Florida weather. She knows about being down there, around that December time. So Falcon fans, you don't have to bundle up. Carrie, you said it should be around like the 70s around that time?
I mean, in December, it can still be hot, but I would think, early December, it can be 70. So, and especially at nighttime, it should be nice weather for football. So I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you there.
Yeah. I'm down, I'll definitely be there. And of course, we're gonna play some good golf for those that's gonna be out there playing golf in Tampa. Florida got some really good golf courses.
Man, do you have to play golf everywhere you go?
He does.
Did you see me post the Berlin golf the other day?
Yeah, I saw it.
Jack, you gotta tell them about the 404 golf, Jack. Jack, you gotta tell them about 404
golf. Man, they don't want to see about 404 golf, man. 404 golf out here going crazy, man.
Gotta do it. Hey, Smitty, his nickname is Tiger Parlay.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, it's going down in a major way when we talk about that golf course. But yeah, Smitty, man, I found some golf courses in Berlin. Yeah, we're gonna hit up some people out there and go play some golf. I might even reach out to Mike Bell if he's going to as well. I know he plays some golf. So that would be great to go out there. Week 16, Smitty, T. Will, A1, Carrie, the Cardinals.
Okay.
Yeah. Trap game. Classic trap game.
I was gonna ask you guys. I think someone put it in the chat. What is the trap game? I wanted to ask.
Arizona definitely. We always play bad in Arizona for some reason.
Oh, you talking about the last game we was there with Ritter? Oh, please don't mention that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had one win.
Trey McBride gave Richard Grant a retirement party that
bro. The man went into the interview and talking about Richie, saying, "Yeah, I told my coaches, keep matching me up against him. Yeah, I want him. Yeah, yeah." My coaches just kept putting me in the right positions. I was just like, "Yeah, I'm winning that matchup. I mean, what can he do?" I was just like, I'm looking at the interview like, "Good God, you know you're talking about another human, right?" It's just like, took him down.
He did not care.
Took Richie down in the interview.
That is so disrespectful.
You guys saw a couple years ago.
Hey, I was today years old though on seeing how they did flip around because originally on the leak the Seahawks game was on the 21st, and then you had, and now I see, and of course you know the Cardinals was like week 5, but of course we know now that the bye week is week 5 now, and the Cardinals again to Smitty's point about the trap game. You know, I actually want to see what the Cardinals will be by then because it may be a trap game. Or they could be sneaky good. So we're gonna see. I mean, they have some pieces down there.
They added. I like the pieces.
Yeah, he's right when he's
it's all about Kyler. What is Kyler going to be able to do with the talent? Is he going to be able to, operate and whatnot? But I can see that can be a trap game. Possibly. We'll see. It all depends on what the Cardinals are doing. I think I'm more interested in that primetime game against these LA Rams. That's going to be interesting because we're going to be at home and seeing some old friends, Sean McVay and crew, and we're going to see, like, the Rams are always like a sneaky team. Like last year, I know we spoke about it earlier, and last year it was just funny how like Stafford went down, the offense was slowed, and then we're looking at this team playing the Eagles and like 1 or 2 plays away from beating them. And it's just crazy. So, yeah, man, Monday Night Football at home against LA, that's going to be a good game as well. Right before the New Year. So, hopefully we get to close out the 2025 the right way with a win, before we take on they got a team down in New Orleans, right? Yes. Whoever that is, that we get to play them.
Wow.
Man, I was in New Orleans about a month and a half ago. I was down there eating up all their food.
See what I'm saying? That's why you came back with that stomach ache too.
Hey guys, I got to drop. Jack, as always, thank you for having me. Smitty, A1. Hey man, it's like being with family. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Miss Carrie, hey, I'm expecting more super chats.
We got to get her to get the pause next time. Like that was good, Carrie, but next time you got to get that pause in there. With the super.
You guys are lucky my Big Penix Energy shirt is not here yet because it was supposed to be here in time for tonight's show. But next time I'm on a show, I'm going to be wearing it. I'm going to be rocking it. I got my Big Penix Energy shirt on the way.
Okay. Well, I know what you're wearing week 1 then.
Right.
Hey, man. All good. Hey, everybody in the chat, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. Want to thank God. Last but not least, Jack Spade, Eric Parker, thank you for letting me in this business, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, I'll see you guys. Y'all be good.
In a minute, T. Will.
Hey, Reggie 2K, I just dropped the schedule on my community page. Reggie 2K, if you're looking for it.
Nice. Okay. Can we also talk about how there's only 3 teams in the whole league who did not get a primetime game? And those are the
Titans, no surprise.
Titans, Browns, and best of all, the New Orleans Aints. I love it.
It's wonderful. I mean, at the end of the day, the Aints don't deserve it, but the Browns, you kind of seen it coming. The Browns never know if they get good, maybe they'll get flexed at the end.
I thought maybe they'd get one. I thought maybe they'd get one.
It's gonna be always be that one game that they're trying to throw.
It's the quarterback. If Shador ends up as the quarterback, I feel like the NFL gonna be like, all right, we got to at least flex one of these games. We got.
What about? I think the Titans and Browns play each other. I thought maybe Cam Ward versus possibly Shador. That could have been a game.
It's not big enough. You think about it. Is Cam Ward one of the first overall picks that barely gets any publicity? Yeah, we have not heard about Cam Ward.
I know. I think it's because of Shador, in my opinion. Because of all the.
But honestly, are you surprised? Let's be real, man. Shador had better numbers than him and any other quarterback in this draft. The only reason he's not talked about is because his mouth, his dad, and what he's done in the past. And the Neil deal, the money he's gotten, he made more money in college than he will make in the pro. Just think about that.
Yeah, that's wild.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Big shout out to T Will from ATL Sports too as well. As you can see, no Bodie here with us, but big shout out to Bodie 3000. I'm sure Bodie's working on another video too as well, getting ready to drop because Bodie's best has taken off in a great way. So big shout out to Bodie and his channel. But Falcon fans, we are here talking Falcons football with Smitty Sports Machine. A1 that's also in the building. Carry one time for the fan. You saw T Will just take off a couple minutes ago. Chat is live. Chat is lit. These primetime games, Smitty, I guess the NFL wants to see Michael Penix, right? I mean, this team on paper, we have a lot of names that I think, could boost the ratings. Plus, anytime you see the red and black on primetime, it just looks good. So Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell, of course, these young guys, Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more Georgia fans in the building too as well. Probably some Tennessee fans driving down 75.
I'm gonna warn y'all early on. Y'all going to hear a lot of Kirk Cousins chatter until he gets traded. So that's going to be a distraction. That's why I said they should have just cut him while they could have. I mean, you don't need that distraction for no young quarterback.
Right.
That is true. That is
I
true.
mean, you're going to hear about it. I mean, regardless, you will hear about it even if we did trade them because, they're going to be like, all right, the Falcons finally got off of Kirk Cousins, but now they have a question. Who's backing up Michael Penix? If anything was to happen, then here comes another narrative. So remember, he's coming off of these injuries and blah, 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 blah. Somebody is going to bring it out regardless. So regardless, we will have to deal with some kind of circus. I think whether we had Kirk or whether we didn't, it's still going to be a narrative built against the Atlanta Falcons.
And this going to show Raheem Morris is how strong he is too, because if he can handle this PR nightmare, that mentally, I think that helps the team as well, because as I say, your team is a reflection of your head coach. If he can't handle it, they won't be able to handle it.
100%.
And now, real quick, Jack, I don't know if you see, but Kerry has another opportunity.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and get to it. Man,
thank you. Let's get a GA for the super chat.
Let's go. Super chat.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
hey, man. Hey, I think she going to
she's going places with that super chat.
Yeah. Her and Big Low, they going to have a knockdown drag out battle for that.
I'll try to tell you.
Ad-lib. Yeah.
Shout out to Big Low. He couldn't be here tonight, but shout out to him.
Big shout out to Let's Get It GA. He says, Kerry, much love, family. I don't trust Raheem. A1 Kerry, what's going on with Let's Get It GA? Big shout out to the super chat. But why don't he trust Raheem?
Who wants it? Do you want me to go first?
Hey, you go first since you
respectfully, the jury's still out on Raheem. We talked about this earlier, Jack. I want Raheem to succeed. I want the Cinderella story for him, right? His second coming back to the team. I want him to obviously lead us to a Super Bowl. But he also, as a head coach, still does not have a winning record. The jury's still out on him. He needs to prove that, he's in the prove it mode, right? It's almost like a rookie quarterback. You still need to prove yourself as a head coach. And I hope he does, because truly I want the Falcons to win. We've been losing too long, and I do not want to go through another head coach and GM change, because that's going to set us back, especially with this talent we have right now. I don't want to do it. So
let me help you out a little bit, Kerry.
Okay, please.
Reason why a lot of people don't trust him. We started off 6-3. You knew the quarterback was injured, but you still let him play, and we end up going on a losing streak that cost us the season. This is why a lot of people don't trust him.
Yeah.
And tell me if I'm right or wrong.
No, you're 100% right.
If I saw Jack said, I saw Chris said, I saw Big Little Country said, Alberto. Everybody knew Kirk Cousins was hurt. So if we knew it by just watching the TV, how did you not know it in practice, on the field, during games? Something just wasn't right, and we knew it. But hey, you waiting on Kirk to tell you. He's not going to tell you, because he's not going to lose that money. Come on, man. Keep it real.
Right.
And y'all were trying to protect that investment a little bit too long. I said it before. I say it again. We were trying to save face with this man like we owed him something, and that wasn't ice. talking about Matty. So I don't know why we did that. We didn't owe him anything. We paid him.
You made a mistake on
I'm
up
sorry.
to.
I really believe if Michael Penix had came in sooner, I think the Falcons sneak into the playoffs.
I do too. And to your point, Smitty, it's not even just that. It's the fact that after the season's over, you go on the radio and they say, a lot of Falcons fans, to your point, Smitty, that a lot of fans, you went 6-3, you talk about outrunning the South, and then you blow it. You sweep the team that wins.
Can't call it damn timeout.
That's insane. You sweep the team that wins the division. And they ask you, why should Falcons fans believe in you? And he says, I don't owe them anything. I don't owe fans anything. They're living in the past. Their woe is me. That really rubbed me wrong. And I like Raheem, but I hope he doesn't. I hope he learned, that's not okay to say, even if that's what he feels.
He's definitely changed his tune, Kerry. I definitely believe, it's in there, but I believe he won't say anything like that again.
But you got to think, man, the way. Go ahead, Kerry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, to end it, you can't be the smartest man in the room, especially when you're not a proven head coach as far as a winning record. You haven't won Super Bowl as a head coach. So you don't need to be the smartest man in the room. And if you think you are, then you need to go in a new room because you got a lot to learn. It's just unfortunate because, that rubbed me wrong because, I like Raheem, number one, and number two, I don't want to go through another head coach and GM change. So for me, this is a must-win season for us. And please, Raheem, I don't know,
and I add to that. I will add to that. I'm glad you said that because I said it, and my boy, let's get a GA in the chat. No, I said this. If you're not going to hire a coach in your staff that's going to challenge you, you're never going to succeed. Never. Because you don't know everything. Kerry just said it.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on.
And when he said that in the interview, it came off like smartest man in the room because you're saying Falcons fans are sounding like, woe is me living in the past. No, it's not living in the past because you literally just went from 6-3, went on a how many game losing streak and blew the division.
He outsmarted himself before.
Waited until we lost the division lead, then made it. Then wanted to start.
He outsmarted himself by letting Ryan Nielsen walk, and this guy got us 42 sacks the year before. You hire a first-year defensive coordinator who don't know nothing about the NFL, and guess what? You fall off a ladder defense.
Who didn't make it at his job in college.
It's funny. Fans called it, though. I mean, they said that one thing they was worried about is Jimmy Lake is the defensive coordinator before.
We all said
a call to play on the field with the defense, and it's like,
hey, man, look, Steven Wonder called me the day before week 1 and told me it wasn't going to work out.
Wow. Millie Bill said, carry the Millie Mill said, carry the dudes from Jersey ain't no telling them ish. Yeah, it's true.
That's true. Ego. Yeah, that's true.
Northerners. I mean, I'm from the South, so we're different down here. So I don't know. He does wear capris. Hopefully this season he switches that.
But
I'm not a fan of the.
Hey,
I like the Jays, but I'm not a fan of the capris.
Hey, Kerry, he can try it if he wants to. The way he be talking and selling cars, he gonna be doing it on the side for real.
Jeez.
Oh,
those are Jordan reads. I
ain't gonna lie. He gonna have them fresh bread 11s low top. You know what I'm saying? Come week 1.
I mean, they'd had some crazy drops that came out this offseason. I'm sure, Raheem's gonna.
Man, Raheem had them same joints since he coached it the last time.
I'm sure he probably just runs to StockX or just goes to StockX online and just buys the low top breads.
He look like he'll squeeze some blood out of a penny, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
But yeah, I think Raheem needs to prove himself. That's essentially what it is. You're a rookie head coach, essentially. He's not, but in the same regard, you haven't won anything. Just like a rookie, you need to prove yourself. So I hope he does.
He said he learned from coaching other places. What has he learned? It don't seem like he learned much.
I felt like the timeout thing that lost us a game. I feel like everyone at the TV was yelling. The commentators were yelling. Everyone was saying, take the time out. I don't understand. If you were a rookie head coach, maybe, but you've been a head coach before. You've been a coordinator. I don't get how he didn't know how to take the time out. I don't know. It's just, I'm hoping he learns from these mistakes.
And that's why I say situational. I'm worried about his situational more than anything else. Like I said earlier, when you knock over the cup and onto the computer, how do you react? What is your thoughts? How do you react when things pop up and don't go your way?
Chris, maybe
it was up and down.
I'm hoping he doesn't wait for the cup to tell him that there's a spill. Kind of like Kirk Cousins wait for Kirk Cousins to tell him he's hurt.
Man, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. That cup probably got a damn hole in the bottom of it. Let's keep it real.
Make it stop, Smitty.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I have faith in this team. I feel like we offense top 10, defense. I felt like heading into the draft we needed some improvement. We did that. The schedule. I'm not really scared of anyone. I'm on my Will. Maybe the Bills. But besides that, it's all about coaching. This season is going to be coaching for me. That's going to be the make or break it this season.
I agree. I'm gonna say the Bills and the Rams.
Oh yeah,
the two hardest games. Yeah, the Bills and the Rams.
You got some games here, Falcon fans.
And the trap game in Arizona, like I tell y'all, the trap game.
Classic trap game.
I think another trap game could be that Jets game, though.
You think
in
so?
New York, that's the only winter game they're gonna have. I mean,
yeah, we're in there. It could be raining. You don't know what it could be. It could be a nasty game again. You just don't know.
Justin Fields has got us the past 2 times too, as well. So you got to watch.
That's another thing.
Has he?
True.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You got Aaron Glenn now, so Jets fans are pretty hype about that.
Yeah, so they're gonna be aggressive. Yeah.
I mean, they do. I mean, I'm not sure what he's going to be as a head coach, but remember, Aaron Glenn is the head coach up there now. We've seen what he did as a coordinator, but we'll see if he can translate that to being a head coach. But still, I feel like
I like him. I hope to your point, Chris, I like Aaron Glenn. I hope he succeeds. Just not what week is it? Week 13. Just not the week against us.
Chat is live. Chat is lit. We're going to get to the chat too as well. So many comments. I'm putting them on the screen. We're going back. Just try to make sure everybody can, know that one time for the fan is from the fan for the fan.
You need to chill.
Millie Mills out of control, man.
You down there in the chat? I'm gonna get the Millie Mills comment in a second here. I do want to get to the last game, week 18. It says TBD. I'm guessing they're gonna try to flex this.
That's there for time to beat them down.
Love it.
At this point, if you outrun the South, there shouldn't come down.
Jack, we're not saying that slogan this season. I hope he's not saying that slogan. Personally,
if you do outrun the South, like Raheem was supposed to do last year, when it gets to week 18, you can flex the game all you want. Falcons should be going to the playoffs at that point in time. I don't need to see. I'm gonna call it right now. I don't want to see another year of week 18. This team needs to lose. We need to win. This team needs to lose. I don't need to see that. I need to see week 17 by the Rams, Monday Night Football. Hey, the Falcons going to be resting Michael Penix second half because he's playing in the next 2 weeks at home, or the next 3 weeks of the divisional playoff game. That's what I want to see. I don't want.
But honestly, if we win that trap game in Arizona, I can see 2 weeks. The starters only playing half the game.
So 2 weeks of Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins will be playing against
2 weeks. 2 weeks of Eastern Stick. 2 weeks of Eastern Stick because Kirk Cousins be gone by the trade.
Oh, I don't know if I like that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Why?
I don't know if I like that. Because I believe in rhythm. I believe in momentum. I believe in all those things. Giving my quarterback 2 weeks off, just because I think that's kind of arrogant.
No, I'm not saying not miss the whole game in the Rams game. I'm just saying not play as long. And then the next,
I still think that's arrogant though, because at the end of the day, I want to go. But that's my point. We haven't been there. So I don't want to take a break or break anything. And then I'm just saying, like, I remember something similar like this happened to the Atlanta Braves with Snit.
Yeah,
I know it's two different, but I'm just saying
2020 against the Dodgers. Yep. Absolutely.
And I mean, not even then when we had that 100-win season, and then toward the end, we started resting players, playing them half of the game, doing stuff weird with the lineup. Then we get smacked in the first round. I want to continue the momentum, and we haven't earned the opportunity to be resting people at the end of the season and stuff like that. We need to be firing on all cylinders. You can take a break or whatever, but I feel like that's a little bit too arrogant. I don't think we have that luxury yet.
I see your point.
Hey, Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for A1 here talking Falcons football. Smitty Sports Machine 2 as well. Miss Carey one time for the fan. T-Will just stepped out, but you know how we talk about football here.
I think Carey got another super chat. He want to hear one more time.
One more again.
Third time is a charm.
See another one. To be honest,
what we got?
Oh no, we got Deke Ruffin. He was like, just one more again. Just,
no,
Deke.
But
this time, Kerry, you got to hold that soup.
Kerry, you go first.
You know what I'm saying?
Not my friend Deke. I thought we were cool, man. That's my guy.
Deke done put you on the spot.
Wow. Okay, Dwayne Ruffin, my guy Deke. Thank you for the super chat.
Super chat.
Y'all just wait till she get that Michael Penix energy, boy.
Oh yeah, she gonna be really into
I'm
it.
so excited for the shirt to finally be here. You know, I had to stick to my word. Like Chris said, I'm a woman of my word. I put a tweet out there when he played Texas, Washington versus Texas, and I said if the Falcons draft Michael Penix Jr., I will get a shirt that says Big Penix Energy. So I finally got that shirt ordered, and it should be here any day now. I'm excited.
You got to hit that like, share, and subscribe button for Deke Ruffin with the super chat.
Thank you, Deke.
And one time for the fan. A1 forever. Smitty's Sports Machine. Chat is live and lit. Look, we got to get to the chat. Right? Because, you know, one time for the fan, you know how we do it, man. The fans, they sit here, they talk Falcons football with us on Sundays and Wednesdays and Fridays. And, you know, Smitty, your show too as well. A1, your show too as well. I mean, Smitty, you're an OG in this game, man. You know how it is to talk to these fans, man. The fans really
no doubt.
The podcast together. I mean, we got Horace in here talking Falcons football, saying
my boy Ho.
What's good, Ho?
I agree with Chris. If MP was more of a veteran quarterback, but he needs to play for that, you know,
that's kind of arrogant.
Falcons, if you go into the playoffs, man, you want to see your guy play, you got to play him. Some people's gonna say, put Kirk Cousins in, rest Penix.
No,
Kirk won't be here. I'm telling you.
Whether he's here or not, still no.
What week is
quarterback in rhythm?
Yeah. You know what
week it is? Taking orders at the concession stand.
Oh wow.
Oh shoot!
What week is the trade deadline?
Probably week 10, week 9, week 10.
Okay, around Germany.
Somewhere around there.
I know I do want to say real quick. I know that we have 5 primetime games, but I do want to say that is the third most in the whole league, which is pretty awesome. The Kansas City Chiefs have 7, the Dallas Cowboys have 6, and then we're tied. Right. And then we're tied for 5 with the 49ers, the Commanders, Eagles, Dolphins, Lions, Bills, Chargers, and then the Falcons. So
how you get it? Cowboys more primetime game than the Eagles, and they won the Super Bowl.
It's kind of crazy, right?
It's America's favorite team.
Yeah.
So in the same reason why they talk about them, even though they be losing and all that stuff getting smacked around, they are still one of the hottest topics on ESPN and in the news.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you guys see that the Cowboys got not only a Thanksgiving Day game, but they're playing Christmas Day as well?
They are.
Yeah.
That's for those ratings. You got to compete against the NBA too as well. I mean, the NBA is going to be throwing some games out right now.
Yeah, what more annoying fan base than the Cowboys to do it
on a holiday too? You already know everybody's going to be
on
sitting
a holiday. That's a bad Christmas gift.
Yeah. Falcon fans in the chat. Dan the Man's in the chat. Big shout out to Dan the Man. Sydney Lawson's in the chat too as well.
Okay, because I have a random
appreciate it, Robin,
for this year as well. I want to ask you guys, what's something just random that you want for the Atlanta Falcons to do? And just to set the tone, I'll give you mine. I want more victory formations this year.
Oh, I love that. That's so rare.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it OG, and I'm gonna say what I've been saying. Make Kyle Pitts the focal point of this offense. You do that, everything opened up.
As a Kyle Pitts defender, I love that.
JT said change the uniforms.
I wish. Unfortunately, I think next season, you guys think?
Yeah, they do look kind of high school like, but I mean,
you had to put like an NFL request in, and then you had to get it approved.
But we're eligible. We're eligible, right?
We're eligible after last year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about. So I think next year, going really getting into the new Michael Penix regime and energy and era. I think it would be nice to have new uniforms next season with the red.
Well, they want an all-black uniform. They gave us all-black uniform, so what else can we do?
Yeah,
they took away the gradients. I don't know why, but they did.
After Julio left, right?
I kind of was
Julio
on the
modeled
fence
that,
about those.
I mean, they were different.
I'll give you that.
I think they actually look good on the players with the pants, but like on fans, I wasn't a fan. Like, I don't.
Yeah, because some of them were oversized and they were reaching all the way down to their knees, so they don't look right.
Sheesh, you gotta bring the throwbacks out. Everybody loves the throwbacks.
Yeah, the retros, man, they should be the full time, man. That's what I grew up off of.
Yeah. Even just red helmets. I think the red helmets look so good.
Oh yeah.
I know we skimmed through the video when we watched it around 8:00 and it dropped. Did they mention anything about the red helmets or the throwbacks? Usually they try to throw like a.
No, we'll know that. We'll know that probably next week sometime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
To answer your question,
I was looking in the Atlanta ATL cart. That's what it was. ATL cart.
Oh wow! Somebody said they look like the longest yard uniforms.
Let's see.
Oh wow!
3 teams have 0 primetime.
JT, come on, man.
The Browns, the Saints, and the Titans have no primetime games.
Right. Yeah.
That gonna change for the Browns, though. I mean, when they want some ratings toward the end of the season, if Shador is starting, which I think he will be, they're gonna throw the Browns because they know they're gonna get ratings for it. Look at the draft.
Right.
They had bukus of people watching day 2 and day 3 just to see what Shador was gonna get drafted. Think about that.
40% more viewers on day 2 and 3.
So they're gonna do it for the end of the season. Even if he's somewhere else, they're gonna do it.
Because
the number 1 selling jersey.
It brought in the fans who don't care about football. They just cared about Shador. So
exactly,
the rating boost was big right there. So even when Shador plays, you're gonna have the Dion, the Colorado, those type of fans. It's like I just want to see Shador. I got people talking about Shador who never mention sports on their timeline. They just know about the timeline. They just know what's going on.
A lot don't know it from his girlfriend. They know who he is.
Hey, Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way. We already talked about the schedule. I can't wait. Fans are booking their travel. They're booking their, I guess they're renting their cars already. They're looking into flights. Take your time, Falcon fans. These dates are here. I don't think they're going to be expected to change. So,
how far did that drive to Tampa?
6 hours from Atlanta.
Oh, that ain't nothing. I drive that all the time.
Tank and a half.
Oh, are you gonna make it there?
I'll try.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I will try. I know I get to love because I be out in the public right now to this day. I hear my name all the way across the parking lot.
What is wrong with Deshaun? But never mind.
Really quick, I want to answer.
Out of control.
I wanted to answer Chris's question about what. I forget exactly how you worded it, Chris.
What random thing are you expect? Do you want to see this season?
Okay, the first thing that came to my head was red zone efficiency. I feel like we settled for too many field goals in recent years. Even last year, I think we were like 20th in the league in touchdowns.
Red zone percentage,
yeah. We just settled for too many field goals, especially when we have a kicker that is just not in great form last year. For me, we got so many weapons, right? We talk about these weapons we have. Kyle Pitts with this crazy arm length, this reach. I mean, you got Drake London, who's super tall, former basketball player. Like, for me, we should be scoring touchdowns left and right. We got to get better in the red zone to win football games. So for me, that's what I would really like to see. More touchdowns.
Hey, I can see him throwing it up like Randall Cunningham, where he used to say, "Chuck it up there, dog." I can see it.
Penix has an arm, man. It's gonna be great to see.
Oh yeah.
Quick update for y'all: Braves 4-4, top of the 8th against the Washington Nationals. Celtics, no Jason Tatum. NBA playoffs beat the Knicks.
Hey,
smack the Knicks.
Real quick, prayers up to JT though, because that was bad. That was really bad, and I knew it as soon as she took that step because. And actually, it's crazy. I know a lot of people said they seen Dame Lillard, but and another guy had said the same thing. It looked like Deshaun Watson when he tore his Achilles.
I did see that comparison, and I just want to say, Chris, I was not laughing at that. I was laughing at Deshaun's comment in the chat, so I don't want anybody to think I was laughing at the injury. Bad timing. I saw Deshaun's comment in there with the longer pants.
Yeah,
them Capri look like Fruity Pebbles. So we're gonna
just don't let that one ride. That's the problem. He's not supposed to show the ankles, man. Wear the socks that at least cover. Wear the long socks. Put some fat socks on.
He wears like the no-show
socks, tube socks, anything.
Ankles,
just
do it.
Yeah, long as he put some jerkins on them ankles, he good, man.
Jerkins, good lord.
Y'all in the chat are wild. Somebody said cut Kirk and sign Ritter for Magic City.
Good lord. Look, A1, to answer that question,
wow.
I'm gonna say what the Falcon fans want, man. It's time to win the division and get back to the playoffs, man. I need to see.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
This is a year.
Bro, it's been years of all this excitement and build up, and bro, we did the A1. You've been doing podcasts for a while, and Smitty and Kerry, you see what we do. We want to talk about the playoffs, man. It was heartbreaking to not talk about the playoffs last year, right? Or the year before that, or year before that. Like, it's been a long time. I want everything you guys want. I want the changing of the uniforms. Y'all want to do that? Upgrade? Go ahead. But red zone efficiency,
I agree.
I get better at that. But you got to win these games, man.
We tired. We tired of hosting show where the fans, lashing out at us because we lost, and they're blowing up the chat, and we got to hear it. Let's hear something positive for a change.
I'm telling you, like last year, the Steelers game. Like, if you look back at some of these games, we could have won. I mean, even the Saints game, missing the field goals, getting beat out bad by the Broncos, and then hearing Kurt was injured, and then going down to the wire against the Commanders, and then the timeout, and like there was so many things. The Panther game, for God's sakes. I mean, there's so many things we can look at to say, man, we could have been in the playoffs, a couple years now. But they have to put something together that's going to be great for this, city. And I think with some of these names we have in the building, I'm really excited to see James Pierce Jr. and Jalen Walker, and of course Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell and these guys. But I think they can get it done this year by making the playoffs, winning the division, and that's what I want to see. I'm really standing on that, man. So we'll hear what Raheem has to say coming up. I don't know if he's going to say we're going to outrun the South again, but just go win some games.
Justice Simmons, I think, going to end up with the Eagles. Vic Fangio is up there, so he probably going to play up under him.
And the way Judon just spoke, the way Judon's comments, came out the other day, I don't think he's going to be here in Atlanta either.
Oh, no, Judon gone.
Yeah, we talked about it. He even said it in the interview with Daniel Flick, and shout out to Dan. Well, it wasn't with Daniel, but Daniel reported it and everything, and shout out to him because he was saying, with the moves that we made, it's highly unlikely that he can see himself back in Atlanta, but he's still open to whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't think he'll be. I think it was one and done with the whole sleeves and everything. I think it was one and done.
Hey, we gotta move on from it, man. Smooth C's in the chat. Dwayne Reference in the chat, doing some housekeeping here. Bellows World, Sean Coswell. Of course, we had Larry in the chat. Jay Coop was in here talking some Falcons football. Auntie Joy was in here. Big shout out to Auntie Joy talking Falcons football. Willie Doc, King Royal was in here. Craig, what's up, Craig? Was in here talking Falcons football. Lisa Shepard talking some Falcons football. G Money was in here. D Sloan was in here talking some Falcons football. John Higgins and King Richie. Iron Mike 404 Gaming. Vontae Neal. 82 Monte Carlo. So many Falcon fans. Millie Mills. D.A. Hunter. Eric Parker. Diehard Atlanta Falcon fan. Eric Parker talking Falcons football. Doug is in the chat talking some Falcons football. Jerome too as well. Cut the Fool is out here talking some Falcons football too as well. William Amy checking in from the South. Big shout out to William Amy here. Chris Roach Smokes was here in the chat. Jew Talk Sports was also here in the chat talking some Falcons. Douglas Farrington was in the chat too as well. Everybody's here talking Falcons, having a good time. Mr. A.
Can we get everyone, Jack, in the chats Falcons 2025 season record prediction in the chat?
Sheesh.
I'd like to see where, get a feel how everybody's feeling now that we know our schedule.
I'm gonna say, like I said last year, man, I'm gonna give room for error, so I'm gonna say 10-7.
Okay. 10-7. Submit A1, you ready to get the prediction now?
I can do it. I had to, because I was about to say something, and then I was like, okay, let's try to be safe here. I'm going to go with 11-6 because I was going to say 12-5. I went that way last year. I'm gonna go 11-6. I feel like that's safe. I feel like 11-6 is safe.
I'll go ahead and give my answer here shortly. Chat, put your answers in the chat. Your early.
What about you, Karen?
Super early prediction.
Early, before the 90 gets out there and the 53 gets set in the fall and training camp. This is early. Just looking at the schedule release. What do you guys think about your record prediction, Kerry?
For me, the floor is 10-7. But the Falcons are gonna go 12-5 this season. I know I said that last year, and I truly believe that we would go 12-5, and I think we could have easily went 12-5. But
yeah, about 3 games we gave away.
Right, we gave away games. That Carolina last game, the timeout game, the missed kicks game. I mean, they're just like I said, this season is going to come down to coaching. Same thing like last season. What cost us was coaching and not benching players soon enough. You guys know the story. So for me, I say 12 and somebody said 12-5. That's crazy. I mean, I believe in this team. So, I mean, you got to show me more than 5 losses on the schedule. I mean, what do you guys? Who are your losses? I would love to know. Maybe you split with Tampa, so that's a 1 loss. I mean, Bills is a loss. Say you call the Commanders a loss. Well,
back losses?
I don't think so, but I'm just trying to
in the NFL.
Who are the losses? More than 5 losses. I mean, that's tough in my opinion. Who would you guys say are like if you had to pick losses right now? Super early prediction.
I would say Tampa, even though they played well there. I would say that trap game Arizona, I count that as a loss because
so that's 2.
That's not good to know. I'm flying out to Arizona, but go ahead, Smith.
Oh God!
If I had to pick one more, I would probably say probably Seattle.
Seattle, okay. So that's only 3 games.
Yeah, but the other 2 up in the air.
Okay. See, for me, it's hard to find more than 5 losses on this schedule, in my opinion. I know there's trap games, and I know they're going to lose a game that they should win, but they always win a game that you would think they'd lose. I mean, I remember that Eagles game, man. Remember we were live after that game. Oh man, I was on cloud 9.
That was one of my best shows to date.
Was it? Yeah, that man. I was on a high.
The following week and gave Kansas City hell too as well. The referee kind of screwed you in that
game.
I mean,
he did
give up
That's another
points,
game.
but that should have been a pass interference for Kyle Pitts.
True.
Yep.
That was a touchdown, easy touchdown.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Was that a 1-score game at the end?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Same like Pittsburgh week 1, 2.
Like it was 23-16 or something like that. 22-16.
We were trying to at least get into what we were trying to get into. I know it was a drive. What was it? The drive after the cow?
The drive after that. Yeah, it was after that with Kirk Cousins trying to force the ball. Yeah.
Because
we were trying to get in the field goal range.
We couldn't remember A1. Don't worry.
Right. So for me, a lot of our
Crazy.
You guys, I feel like the last 2 seasons, really, a lot of our losses were 1-score games or less, 7 points or less. We need to finally be on the other side of those 1-loss games, and to me, that's coaching. So I'm gonna keep going back to the coaching.
I throw another game out there. I say San Francisco. Even though I want them to beat the brakes off Kyle Shanahan, we all know the 49ers play pretty good at home.
Okay. Yep, that's true.
Sunday Night Football too. 49er fans gonna be lit that day. I'm talking about lit.
I just love the chat. I mean, I don't know if you got a chance to kind of go through some of the comments.
I'm gonna go ahead and catch up. I do want to get A1's take on who he thinks.
Kevin said the Dolphins. I don't see that one.
Cool.
Dolphins, really?
All right. So for me, I think that dang, I mean, it's so crazy because a lot of these teams we already gonna say we're probably gonna beat, but if I can find 6, I probably would say the Commanders game or the Bills. I think we can beat one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think we're gonna lose both of those games. So one of those games, maybe the San Francisco game, that's a trap game for me. I don't know why. They're going to have to prove it to me. I don't see San Francisco being as good as they have been in the past. But I'll say San Francisco. Okay. I'm going to say I still, you know what I'm saying, want to say maybe the Seahawks or the Jets. That's tough, though. I feel what Kerry is saying, though. That is tough.
It's hard to come up with more than 5, honestly.
The Bucks game, maybe the Bucks get split. I can see the split there. I can be honest with you. I hate to say it, but I can see a split with Carolina. Yeah, I can see a split with Carolina. So what that's Carolina, the Bucks, let's say Washington, 49ers, Seahawks. I'm like,
yeah, for some reason, man, I just think that damn Arizona game, man, that's gonna be a tough game at the end of the season. It just something about that place.
Arizona. Kyler Murray has always given us problems. The Cardinals period has given us problems. That feels like.
But I will say this: we have two safeties now that's going to handle Trey McBride.
Yes,
I think.
Yes,
I think they're gonna put Watts on him.
If most fans around the NFL just looked at the Falcons schedule and said, "Give me 5 losses," they would
It'll be tough. Yeah,
they would say the Bills would be 1.
Yeah,
they would say the Commanders would be 2.
Right.
Some would say you got to split somewhere in that division rival too as well. Saints, Bucks, Carolina, you got to split one of those. And then there's the trap game too as well. So if you say Seattle, if you say the Cardinals, that's like your 4th or your 5th loss. And then that Rams game too as well is going to be tough. Rams kicked it in at the end of the season, trying to make the playoffs. Right,
that could be one.
But think about it. When we played the Rams the last time in Los Angeles, we almost beat them. He overthrew Cordero Hodge by 2 yards over his head.
Yeah.
So we almost won that game. So
and we will be at home. And we will be at home this time.
Yeah.
Falcon fans are in the chat talking Falcons football. Yeah. Look, there's so many Falcon fans, probably over 200-300. So I don't want to get to all the names, but I want to say thank you everybody for joining tonight talking Falcons football. Pam Jackson, Michael Smith, Mateo, Nathan Floyd, Rise Up Tour fan club members too as well. I want to talk about the Rise Up Tour fan club membership and everything else that's going on this year. I'm telling y'all right now, Falcon fans, it's going down in a major way with the Rise Up Tour fan club. So many people have been mentioning, of course, what we've done in the past, and of course what we have scheduled for this year. Berlin, the Germany game, that's going to be fun. I was honestly looking at golf courses in Berlin the other day.
You know what?
Right?
You like, golf courses.
You got an addiction.
Right? Come on. Come on, Smith. You got to get out there and play some golf too, right?
I just want to say that the chat is passing the vibe check. I appreciate all y'all's positive energy. Everybody's like 10-7, 12-5, 11-6. I love it. We're due, guys.
That's good to see because on paper we do have a team that I think other teams got to watch out for. Like if you're going up against the Falcons, even week 1, the Bucks are gonna have to say, "Hey, look, we got some players over there that did, there was a part of that sweep last year. They beat our ass last year, so we have to go ahead and do it again this year. Hopefully, we can go ahead and start the season out."
And
early.
the reason why I want to see us take off fast in week 1, looking at all the moves the Bucks made this all season, put a big guy on the other side of Vita Vea.
Oh man, I'm worried.
At the draft, bigger guy. You look at the draft and what they did, getting another weapon for Baker Mayfield. I mean, they're gonna be tough, man. There's no overlooking them.
Right.
But if you make that statement week 1, hit them in the mouth, win that game, that sets the tone for the rest of the season.
That's what I want, baby.
Bucks. Go ahead, Ewan.
No, I just said that's what I want, man. That's why I wanted the Bucks. That's why I want them week 1. Set the tone for your season, and who better to do it against the guys that's been winning the division. See where you're at. Hopefully, it'll be a great outcome, and you can use that momentum to propel you through the season. Because after that, after week 5, it's go time for the rest of the season. So
early prediction for 10-7 is good. That's a good call out because we don't know the 53 right now, but I think we're confident enough that there are some games that we can get to 10. And
I give another prediction closer to the week 1.
Smitty, 10 wins is playoffs in the NFC South.
That's the division too.
Bucks fans think they're over.
Wins his playoffs in the NFC.
I don't know. These Bucks fans think they're winning over 10 games. They're very confident. And to your point, Smitty, they did improve. I mean, they've won the division multiple years in a row. They did improve. They did have a good draft. They're gonna get their receivers back healthy. Added another receiver in the first round. It's not going to be easy, but we can do it. We swept them last year, so I'm not too worried. I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at their schedule, but their opponents are tougher than ours. I mean, they're playing the division. They're playing the Super Bowl champs and the Eagles. They're playing the Bills. They're playing the Lions.
They
have
got the Lions game. We got the Vikings. Okay.
Yeah, we got the Vikings.
So I think we have a little bit of an easier schedule than them too. So
this is gonna be fun. But Falcon fans, I want you guys to remember, go listen to other podcasts from other NFL teams. A lot of fans are saying the same thing we're saying about how good their team is going to be.
Right.
Go listen to the Jets podcast right now. They're calling 10-7. They're calling 14 wins. Go listen to the Texans podcast. Everybody's calling the same thing. You want to know why? Because we don't know who the fucking Super Bowl champion is going to be.
Let's go tune into an Aints podcast.
Oh my gosh, we go rate the Aints podcast right now. Like, yo, we live too.
Hey man, why y'all joking? Don't be the best podcast with me because I get the crack jokes. Talk crap.
Boy. The Falcons ain't hell, baby. Hey, find the Saints podcast. Let's go crash their podcast real quick. See what
right? We'll do a raid like the Dixon Way raid. Shout out to
right. Come through there just saying, "Rise up, dirty birds."
Hey, that's why y'all got tuned to the NFC South Roundtable, man. Y'all tuned into the NFC South Roundtable during the season when I'm on there. Hey man, we have a blast.
I mean, it is a great show, Smitty, but sometimes they irk my nerves. I'm not gonna lie on there.
Yeah, they come with it. They come with it.
I mean, but I feel like sometimes they're a little too biased, and they just like even that. You guys did like a post-draft grades,
right?
Yeah,
like all three of them gave us the same exact grade as the Aints. I'm like, there is no way, ain't no way. Like, I'm not saying you got to give us an A. But how can you give the Aints the same draft grade score? I'm sorry.
At best, they was a C average.
It really was a lot of unrealistic. I feel like because I'm not saying everybody did trash or anything like that.
Right.
I'm like, come on now. We know you're fans of the team, but
right.
I say, come on now. Like I just feel like a B minus for the Falcons or a B. I just feel like y'all just don't like the Falcons. They like y'all keep on talking and they keep talking about this first round pick. And I feel like if no one ever said that, I feel like no one will be talking about it. Just come on now. Do better.
Y'all see it from Texas boy. I just said every team has hope now.
That's true.
Listen to the Rams tomorrow. Listen to the Eagles tomorrow. Everybody's saying, "Oh, we got this team week 1. We gonna be good." You're supposed to feel this way. Nobody should be sitting there like, "Oh, this team, we gonna suck. We gonna suck bad this year."
Well, Jack,
I ain't gonna lie. It should be some teams that should know what's going on with their team.
Yeah, they know every rebuild time.
One team right now that you guys think is sitting there like, the schedule is going to be the toughest schedule. Our team's not prepared. We're not ready. Who do you think will be the
New Orleans Saints?
New Orleans Saints?
Did you not see my viral? So
we got to find a Saints podcast and go rate it real quick.
Did you not see the viral tweet of the Saints Twitter space where they were crashing out over their new quarterback,
Tyler Scoff or whatever?
Yes.
It's pronounced
Chuck.
Chuck or something like that. Chuck.
Yeah,
I was like, how the heck you get that out of that? But whatever.
I think that it's the one team that doesn't have positivity. What do they have to be talking about?
He's like 26, so he getting AARP already. So
they wanted Shador. Those fans are very mad that they passed on Shador. And
it's crazy because the Eagles were going to draft Shador. That's crazy, right?
Hey, Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. 2025 Falcons schedule release is out. Y'all go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button on One Time for the Fan, on Smitty Sports Machine, on A1 Forever's page 2 as well. T-Will for my ATO Sports, Bodie 3000, Bodie's best too as well. This is great for Falcon fans that can book their travel arrangements. If you're going to New Orleans, if you're going to New York, if you're going to New England, this is a fun time of the year because I know a lot of people probably sitting around, and you can also book your family vacations now too. There are some people that wait until the Falcons schedule drops to even book their family vacations because a lot of things do revolve around the Falcons during football time, right?
You already know.
A Germany trip this year too as well. We spent so much time on prime time and all this other stuff. We couldn't even spend time on the Germany game. That's like the biggest game for the Falcons. They're flying to damn Berlin to play a game.
That's cool.
That is super cool right there. So Falcon fans, this is great that we all get a chance to chat amongst each other in a positive way. I actually had to change my hotel because I thought the end of the season game was the Falcons Saints. When I saw it, I was too excited. I was like, oh my God, let me book my hotel. Get everything ready.
Oh,
I booked the wrong one for the wrong date. Sure enough, the prices are still decent in New Orleans. So I was able to get the same hotel cheaper for the November game.
There you go.
So that's gonna be even better. Falcon fans. So head on out there to, your Marriott or ISG, whatever you're gonna use, and try to get some good deals if you can tonight. Wait till 2-3 in the morning when everybody's asleep. Right? This is gonna be so cool. Like I love traveling. And when it comes to the Falcons, I love being on the road with my team. Kerry, you saw us in Tampa. A1 was with me in Vegas. Literally, security for over 200-300 guests. Security.
Crazy.
If me and A1 would have walked away from that door, everybody in that whole damn casino would have went in that building.
Floodgate.
Telling you, man.
That's cool.
Hanging out with A1 on the road. A1, we went to the buffet at MGM with some other Falcon fans and talk. This is what being on the road is about, having a good time.
Good, too. Real good.
Well, bro, for $30.
Vegas is fun.
Bro, come on, man. So Falcon fans.
Hey, man, y'all making me want to travel.
Smitty, what the
man, I'm telling you, man.
Bro,
Vegas was fun, bro.
Hey, man, Chris, I already know if I go anywhere, I'm going to crash out.
Bro, come to Carolina, bro. It's right there. 3 hour
or
drive.
Tampa. Come to Tampa.
6-hour drive. You're right there, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. For those that want to come on the road too as well with us with the Rise Up Tour fan club. We have so much going on. Some people are even pushing us to do another parade in New Orleans. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I'm gonna let y'all know if it does go down. We had almost 3,000 people last time. We're bringing even more this time. So big shout out to all the fans in the chat. But Friday we'll talk more about the Rise Up Tour fan club, going on the road, these events, these parties. Things to know when you go on the road. I just mentioned San Francisco, A1, about people breaking in cars, and fans are mentioning stay in Oakland or stay in San Jose. They're trying to give you guys tips and pointers. So Friday morning, we'll talk more about
San Francisco. That bad?
Huh? You better listen to them locals.
What you said, San
Francisco that bad?
Oh, I'm gonna send you some videos. They get down when it comes to knowing who's a tourist. And you can see on some of these videos, bro, like they're one of the top cities for cars broken into. And of course, tourists, Atlanta, what are you doing? You're renting a car because San Francisco is pretty big. You got to get around to the Golden Gate Bridge. You got to get around to go play golf. For those,
I'm taking the Uber.
You got, and nobody finna steal my golf clubs. I'll tell you that right now. We gonna track your ass down.
I'm also with Reggie too, though. Oakland, that bad too. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
North Richmond by Sacramento side, they get active.
Think about it. Think about it, Smitty. Not to cut you off, Jet, but think about it, Smitty. Remember, I'm not making light of the situation, but they shot their own receiver. Ricky Pearsall.
Yeah, Rick Pearsall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So during a robbery too, as well, right?
Yeah, it was a robbery.
Yeah. And the videos I saw, like, bro, they literally circled the block. Dude had the camera in the car. He shows you how the one dude come by. They look in your car 2-3 seconds. They get in the car. They peel off. Then the next time, 2-3 minutes later, another guy comes by. Same car. Look in your car. They peel off. Third time they come back, they hitting it. Because they watching to see if you move in that car. But
there's a lot of homeless over there.
Videos on this stuff, bro.
Yeah, it is, Karen.
We're coming out there for a game. You know, so look at Jam. Jam said San Francisco is damn near a third world country.
Yeah,
we're going out there for a game. I want fans to be safe. And if you're going out there with the tour or just as a fan, these are some of the things to worry about. So I want to let y'all know. New Orleans too as well. If y'all go outside the French Quarter, good luck, y'all.
Yeah. Don't go out to the end of Bourbon Street. Do not go to the end of Bourbon Street.
Go to the quarter.
I'm telling y'all right now. Do not do
come
it.
to the ward. Come to the ward, baby. They tell y'all that. You got to know this type of stuff when you're booking your hotels and where to go.
Yeah.
You know, past that bridge, past that Chevron gas station by the highway. Turn your ass back around and head back to the quarter.
Facts.
Come on now. So we're gonna talk about this on Friday. We want
don't take your ass on North Claiborne. That's all I got to say.
Come on, man. Fans, it's going down in a major way. Zeke is in the chat. He said it's Cali's the start of YNs. Okay, this is great. Smitty Sports Machine. When y'all hit me up earlier, man, y'all want to do a show. I said, man, let's do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, we got to connect during the season too, man, because we have a blast.
Always. I'm always here, man. And I'm telling y'all, if we can get y'all on the road, A1 can tell y'all about what we do on the road. But Smitty, we need you at least one game, Smitty.
I got you. One game. I got you.
Let's go.
And hey,
now, Owen Boston, Owen Swanson.
Just for the record.
He said
just for the record, we got to hear that Carry Super Chat in person.
Yeah. There you go.
Me So you're coming to a game, away game? Yeah.
Carrie's undefeated in Tampa. You might want to go to
I
Tampa.
am undefeated in Tampa.
That's
let's go. Let's go. Let's keep it going.
So I gotta go. And I've never been to a Thursday night game, so I have to go.
Hey, I got my ride partner now. I got my ride partner right down at the bottom of the string. So
love it. You and Chris.
We had the extra ticket last time. We told Carrie come on over. She came down, sat down. She's like, "Is that Mike Bell?" I said, "Yeah, over there."
Yeah, shout out to Mike Bell. He got
Mike Bell always traveling.
He got me free parking at the Bucks game actually last season. Free parking. So shout out to him. He gave me his parking pass.
Hey, it's going down, man. I'm glad everybody was here talking Falcons.
Man of the people.
T-Will, A1. What's up, A1?
Now I said, shout out to Mike Bell, man of the people. Gotta love him.
Hey, man. I'm talking about this is great that everybody's so excited about this season. All you content creators, Falcon fans, season ticket holders, like, man, just be excited, man. Like, I can't wait. I know it's 5 months away before we're on the field, but
yeah, about 5 months to week 1, but training camp.
Yeah, Smitty, we got to get you back to talk about some competition battles because I'm sure people's going
to. I'm gonna be doing that. No doubt.
D. Alford and Arnold Bacady and D'Angelo Malone. Some people said Malone might be on the brink of not making the 53. So like,
I can see it.
You know, so some things to talk about here, Falcon fans. I'm just going over what the fan base has been speaking about. But once again, did the Braves win? A1?
Oh, let me check it out. Because
I know Falcon fans in here want to hear about something Atlanta sports-wise.
Finally got the 500. Finally got the 500.
We're going to the bottom of the ninth. We're down 5-4, but
man, God.
We got Austin Riley coming up too, and Ozuna.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see though.
Let's go and walk it off, Dan. Let's go and walk it off.
Hey, Falcon fans, hit that.
Get one on and you know, walk off. Let's get it.
Mets are losing 4-0 right now, top of the ninth.
Oh, that's good. That's always good.
All that money they spent can't even
score. Well, right now, to their degree, I mean, their credit, they got they leading right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. I think we're like 6.5 games out right now first.
Yeah. Hey, Falcon fans, Friday morning, breakfast with One Time for the Fan, about 9:30. I think my golf was around 12, so we got enough time to talk some Falcons football.
Hey, man, if y'all got some waffles in there, man, can I stop by? Because I'm just saying.
If you want to do some road trip,
shut up, Chris. Don't say nothing.
What did I say?
I see your face. Be quiet.
Chris has been low-key doing his hand movements like throughout the show. Like y'all have to go back and watch the replay. Like Chris is low-key. I don't know. He's doing some of them hand movements, man. What's going on?
Oh man. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie. For this season, I'm Birdman hands. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Gosh, Falcon fan, hit that like, share, and subscribe button.
Oh man, this is back fun.
A1, that's gonna be big too as well. Cooney hit one out the park the other day.
I think he's at the game tonight.
He's in the dugout.
Just watching, right? He's at the game.
Yeah. Because he had an excellent game in.
I
think
third at bat.
A home run. Yeah, like
third at bat, home run. Love it.
Yeah. So
Falcon fans, Braves are still on. Bottom of the ninth. So if y'all want to go watch that, go back and watch the Falcons schedule release video. You might pick up some, some Easter eggs in the video too as well. That's cool because also other NFL teams have also released their social media videos. You know, the Chargers do a good job with their anime videos. I was just
gonna say that,
Tennessee
Jack.
Titans, a couple of teams. I know fans. We got to show some love to some other teams too as well. Our video was super cool with ATL Cart. But it's time to go back and see some, sports.
I'm gonna go watch.
Okay, I gotta ask y'all. Oh yeah, hold on. Y'all haven't seen the ATL cart yet?
The ATL cart, aren't they bringing it downtown Atlanta soon, right?
No, I'm saying like the ATL cart, like the video, actual video that we released. Did y'all see it already?
Yeah. we watched it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. We watched it.
Okay, okay. This year's or last year's with the because last year's we had the NFL Street.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like NFL Street better. That was cool.
I know that one was really good.
Was cool. Busting through walls and all that. Yeah, that was cool.
So we saw it quickly. It was 8:00 and we had to start the show at 8:05. So I'm thinking we have to go back and watch it. And then if you ask me that question Friday morning, I might have a different answer for you. I'm gonna say NFL Street for now because I was quickly watching the video last year and I saw some things I could talk about on the podcast that we picked up very easy. Week 1, week 2, week 3. This year was kind of different. They went to October 1st, and they went to September, and it was just all over the place in the video. So I'm gonna say last year's video for right now. But I'm gonna go back and watch it. I saw when the video started, like Ludacris. They had a sign that said Ludacris, and then
he was hanging from a helicopter.
I couldn't catch some of the Easter eggs.
He was hanging from the top, like so that little thing that before so you should take off. It has the about to get going.
The ready start go thing. The turtle drops down.
Little mascot
about
the Cardinals
with the Saints. So I
the
don't know
Cardinals
what Go-Go Mountain is about.
Their schedule release video the Arizona Cardinals has an original rap and written and performed by their starting linebacker Mac Wilson. So I got to go back and watch that. The Colts, they did a Minecraft themed video, and in their video they have Tyreek Hill as a dolphin, like literally a dolphin, getting arrested by the Coast Guard.
Oh wow. Well, I know in ours I did see us do the thing for New England with the free air. With the football.
I need to go back and watch that video.
We were watching it real quick before the show started.
Man, yeah. Okay, when we get off the podcast, do yourself a favor and take your time and just go watch.
Because what was the GTA 6 reference they had? They threw the GTA 6 in there somewhere. I saw it on the bottom of the screen that they had dolphins laughing about GTA 6. I'm like, the Falcons had to just throw this shit in last minute because GTA 6 just talked about, the game's going to be released next year.
Yeah, isn't it going to be like kind of placed down there in Florida or something like that, though?
I know
it probably will be.
The game is in Miami and it's going to South America, so it has to be some type of GTA 6 reference.
Yeah.
I have to real quick say that I didn't realize this, but I read that. Is this true that the Falcons decided not to take the Week 11 bye after the international game? I thought that the NFL just gives us our bye, but apparently the NFL offers any team coming off an international game, a bye week that very next week. But if the team does not take it, then the NFL picks their bye.
Classic Raheem Morris. What did you just say? His ego. His ego.
I mean, we did hear
now. Do you think? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jet.
No, I'm just saying we did hear the Colts mention they wanted to play us for the international game. It was between us and the Broncos. They chose us, so it's like we want the Falcons. So maybe Raheem did say, "Yeah, no bye week."
But that's crazy.
Why would you not?
Unless he was thinking, "Oh, okay, we're not going to take the bye week after that game, but maybe they'll still give us a bye week somewhere after the game." You know what I'm saying? Not as early as they did. I'm thinking.
But the following game is like I think it's a prime time game, so I guess they factoring that in too.
And 2 conference games right after the German game. We get 2 games later, and I think we play the Panthers. For me, it's like, man, that's frustrating because if that is true, I gotta do further research. But I just read that on Twitter, and if that is true, then it's like, yeah, what are we doing? Because you should take the bye week. Don't overthink it. It's like the whole timeout thing. Like, just do what seems right, right? You take the timeout.
I guess they haven't flashbacks of last year after the bye week.
Smitty, I'm talking about, bro. I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, thinking about what happened last year, and he like, oh, well, maybe the injuries will pile up. Let's get an early bye week. Kind of, rest up after the first quarter and then just hit the marathon. What? But we'll see.
We do get a mini bye week after, I think, is it week 15? Because I think we have a prime
I think it's a 10-day gap. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like a mini bye, but I mean that's at the very end of the season.
Yeah. I mean, what we play? We play what's the name? The doggone Seahawks on the 7th.
The Rams and the Saints.
Then after that, we have that Thursday night football. So we'll have a gap in between there. After that,
between those games, yeah.
I say this man's looking up. This man's looking up.
Prices to Berlin is not that bad, Falcon fans. This is not that bad.
Heck no, that's round trip.
I was like, are you meaning to share your screen?
Yeah, that's round trip. That's what you say.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now 611, 606, that ain't bad at all.
We were looking at some the other day. This thing was over 1,000.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. It cost me a little bit more to get to Vegas. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wow. That's a lot, Chris. No.
Yeah, it was.
Vegas high, man.
I'm still in the United States.
Vegas flights high, man.
Yeah. And then at the same, I mean, yeah.
True. Sorry to say the Braves lost. So back to under 500.
What day is that San Francisco game?
We were at 500 for one day.
Whole 24 hours.
And we were supposed to go over. We was up 4-1.
Oh, wow, guys. I just have to give another update that the Colts deleted their schedule release video 1 hour after posting it. And it says the team likely deleted it because they had the Coast Guard arresting the Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill in the video.
Exactly. You can't do that, man. When you said it in my head, I was like, ooh, that could be a lawsuit.
But the good news is, yeah, maybe. The good news is the internet's forever, so we can still view the video.
Oh, yeah, it's somewhere floating out there. Yeah,
still see it.
Somebody's gonna copy it.
The thing about it is, social media team, of course, they sit around the room with their executives and everybody, and they're like, "Is this video good?" And they're probably like, "Yeah, put it out." 1 hour later, like, "Take the shit down now."
Yeah, they didn't think that was true.
Oh God. San Francisco, let's see, 10-19 for Falcon fans that usually they'll probably want to travel out there. They got decent prices, $270 round trip.
That ain't bad.
You can't beat that. I mean, what, $260, about $400 for something? Go out there Friday, Saturday. I mean, we got some decent prices to San Fran Falcon fans if you're traveling from Atlanta around that time. What the
tickets look like for the game?
Game tickets, I would not purchase those just yet because there hasn't been a record. You don't see the record. So season ticket holders are just jacking the prices up because they know people want to get first dibs. If San Francisco is 1-6 that week, them tickets are less than $100 or $200.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just wait. I don't want to give away
my
secret.
Advice. Jack gave me wait till the last minute to buy your tickets.
But then again, I can't give away my secret of what I do to get some of those.
You
know what I'm saying? I can't give away the formula. You know,
it's our family in the chat, right? Falcons family in the chat.
Yeah, just tell me that.
See, Vincent Coakley, he travels a lot. There's a
Carolina ticket gonna be $3 again.
Carolina tickets are pretty cheap. Cardinal tickets were really cheap.
I think the Saints tickets by the end of by the time it's time to play them Saints tickets probably about $30.
I hope so. I mean, in that 100 section, they finna jack the price up. One thing about New Orleans, they know when we're on the way because they know one thing: Falcon fans finna show up to New Orleans. We finna show up. We don't care what the record is. We damn well showing up to New Orleans though for a good time. But
these Bucks fans gotta chill. Chris, to your point, how earlier I was like, give me the Panthers week 1 because they're talking too much ish on Twitter. Now the Bucks fans are doing the same thing. They said ripping the soul out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium week 1 to start the season will be perfect. And then they quote tweeted themselves with their pictures of their players and said, "Fetch me their souls," and it's going viral. Yeah, we gotta put these people in their place.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Not the T-Bot week 1.
Yeah, man. And you kind of felt like that was coming, like regardless. So it's like at the end of the day, I know I asked for it, but I know what's coming with it and everything. Of course, they want their revenge on us. We swept that ass. So it's just like they want their revenge as well. But I just at the end of the day, I want to get my measuring stick and I want to see what my football team is because I think at the end by the end of the season, I'm thinking there may be a new sheriff in town.
Right. So Vincent Coakley in the chat. I got Delta right now to San Fran for $400.
Well, you better hop on that
right now. You better jump on this shit, boy. Falcon fan, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It's going down in a major way. Let's get to some shout outs, then we'll get up out of here because you guys have, just talked Falcons football for 2 hours and some change, and we got a lot to get to for the rest of our night. Smitty, you're always welcome back. A1, you're always welcome back.
Oh, no doubt, man. I got your number. Trust me.
You already know, man. And of course, Miss Carrie, the super producer, the diehard Atlanta Falcon fan that everybody loves so much. Let's get to some shout outs here so we can get up out and then enjoy the rest of our schedule release night. I guess what A1, your shout out, sir?
Oh, my shout outs is, well, first and foremost, I want to say, man, hey, shout out to God. I really appreciate, everything that you do for me in my life. And I wouldn't be here without you. And, I know I'm not trying to go T-Will or anything like that, but it's just the truth. And then honestly, A1 Forever Sports, that's the platform on YouTube. It is 10:21 at night, and hopefully everyone has found their peace today because positive energy always creates elevation. So make sure you do that. Be generational because it's always time to be, and don't you settle for less because you can have more with that vision. And hey, man, I'm happy about the schedule release at the end of the day, because we're getting days closer to Falcon football again. And as Jack, looking at them flights, and as I'm looking at some on my phone here, so it's just an exciting time because, we're getting to book flights. It's so that excitement is it's coming. It's anticipation. I'm happy for it, man. Shout out to everybody on this panel. Shout out to T. Will earlier who was on here too, and of course, most importantly, shout out to everybody in the chat because we do all this for you guys. We can't. You guys are the lifeline of all of our streams, and without you, there is no us. So thank you guys for always showing up. You could be doing anything else in the world, but you always pull up. To show each one of us love, whether it's myself, Smitty, Carrie, Jack, everybody from one time from the fan, whether if it's Berto, it's Uncle Steve, Big Low. I see most of these people that's in this chat. I still see them in other people's chats as well. So salute to each and every last one of y'all. Rise the F up. Let's go, Dirty Birds.
Zeke is in the chat. Got to move back because jumping up. I'll drive, bro. I'm getting to that game. I know there's some people that talked about. I think there's a Falcon player that said he's scared of flying too as well. We need you on that plane, brother. We need you on that plane.
Which player that is?
I think it's Pierce.
James Pierce Jr. He says he doesn't like to fly. Yeah.
He don't like to fly, Smitty. He don't like it.
You better start visiting your girlfriend to get used to that long 6-hour flight.
A week before the Berlin game, I'm watching that injury report. I bet not see him come up on no injury.
Hey, I'm telling you, you better take some Benadryl and go to sleep on the plane.
Right. Yeah, he said he doesn't like to fly. He's not a fan.
But
they got propofol at the emergency room. You take a nap.
Here's the thing. It's a 12-hour flight to Berlin. And them other trips outside of San Francisco, they're pretty decent. I mean, Arizona's a 3 and some change. But by the time you get on that flight at 10-something at night, you going to sleep.
Yeah.
You going to sleep. You ain't finna get up. Hey, man, what's going on? Why this plane moving? Man,
well, if you're not used to flying, I know, Jack, but if you're not used to flying, it's hard to just fall asleep.
It's going to be hard to sleep because you're not comfortable.
You're not comfortable, exactly.
Your mind is racing. You thinking about every scenario that could go wrong.
Right.
Man, from the first flight I got on.
Either. This is team plane. We on this plane.
From the first flight I got on, I went to sleep on every flight since.
Nice. That's good.
Bro, when I went to London, they had to tap me twice. Sir, need breakfast? 9-hour flight. Okay, sir.
I wish I could sleep on a plane. Maybe because I always fly by myself that I'm like, I'm
next to the window so I can just lean my head over like that. I'm good to go.
I can't get comfortable to sleep. I'm one of those, I don't sleep on a plane. I'm not scared to fly. I'll fly all day, but I cannot sleep on a plane. I don't know, maybe if I'm with somebody, I'll feel comfortable, but by myself, like when I fly to Atlanta and back for the home opener, I do not fall asleep. I'm on guard. Like somebody might.
What about 2-hour flight?
Yeah, it's about 2-hour flight, but
yeah, that ain't long. That ain't long
a 5-minute plane ride on your private jet.
Right.
Any plane ride. I'm just saying, I do not fall asleep. I don't
know. You better put the headphones in and watch that movie and chill.
Hey. I'm just like, somebody might grab my purse or like, I don't know. It's weird. Like you said, your mind's racing. Yeah. But all that to say, hopefully he gets used to it because you got to go to Berlin this year, my guy.
So how did he travel when he had college games?
He drove.
They had to go. No.
Drove.
They had games out of UCLA. I know he didn't drive way out there.
Drove.
Taking team planes. Don't forget, T. Will is one of those people too as well. He doesn't like to fly.
Yeah.
Right?
He don't like to fly.
Yeah.
He has flown before.
But T. Will said he hasn't flown since 1991. He said
92, 91, 92,
Yeah, so he said he's gonna have to. I said, from a person who doesn't like to fly, what do you recommend? He's like, he's gonna have to just get used to it. It's his job.
Yeah, that's technology different from now than 1991. That's totally different. Technology much better.
Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Got a lot going on with the schedule release. Having a good time with A1 forever.
Back then, they probably had the Flintstone the plane for it take off.
Shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Smitty's God. Smitty's sports machine here.
I'm sorry, T. Will. I wasn't alive when you were last on a airplane.
And they go like this and plane.
Yeah. Jackson, I don't like to fly either.
I'm just messing with you, A1. I mean, T. Will. I'm just messing with you, man.
Is he messing? I'm just playing. I'm
big shot.
Hey, man, if I don't crack jokes, I ain't me.
Right.
That's what the podcast is all about, man. We're having a good time. Everybody's excited about the schedule. A lot of 10 and 7s in the chat. Saw a 12 and 5 in the chat too as well. I saw a 17 and 0. Don't want to tell you who it's from, but I saw a 17.
Yeah, we know who that is.
In the chat too as well. Yuri's here in the chat too. That's a celebrity right here. We got big time.
That is a celebrity.
Definitely gonna be trying to link
Yuri
up
gonna
with
be sitting on the sideline holding his beer in his hand.
Yuri was in Vegas too. Yuri was in Vegas with us as well.
Yeah,
everywhere. Yuri, we need restaurants in Germany. Please send
Yuri.
us your chef's recommendation.
Oh wow, Yuri! I know everyone's always asking for a recommendation. You know, a good word at your job. All I need is just to find out if you need like a bookkeeper, a personal assistant.
I'll tell you right now, Yuri, I want to see what that black truck gonna look like in Germany. I done seen you pull up that black truck in Atlanta. I want to see what the Ubers look like in Germany. I'm riding next to. Hey, Yuri, can I ride with you back to the hotel?
Yuri's everywhere. Is he still in New York City?
Yuri probably got that Secret Service van.
Bruh, right. Yuri's on some.
Yuri's
on some
big time
Dion stuff, man. Tell you.
Right.
Hey, look at Yuri said we're gonna be lit in Berlin, man. Lit. It's going down.
Yeah,
when you shout outs, man.
When you see him in that camera rocking your head like this, you already know what time it is. But yeah. But yeah, y'all know where to catch me, man. Smitty Sports Machine on YouTube, man. And Fatboy Slam _21, man. I'll be blowing up Twitter too. Just ask Carrie, she'll tell you. But look, we always have fun, man. Thank y'all for inviting us on the show. We truly appreciate it. Supporting the Sports Machine, giving us knowledge. And shout out to y'all in the chat too, man. Y'all did y'all thing like y'all always do. Thank y'all for tuning in from my page. Y'all go to One Time for the Fan, hit the subscribe button, and help them keep growing. They got to 100 a little while back. Help them keep going because they got great things coming, man.
I'm about to say y'all already gonna win already. So
hey, big shout out to everybody.
Okay, I guess I'm next.
Yeah, this is StreamYard, man.
Already gonna win already.
StreamYard always StreamYard.
Looking like what the fuck,
man? They had you on pause.
Yeah. All right, Falcon fans, getting ready to hit this like, share, and subscribe button one more time for Smitty Sports Machine and of course A1 Forever. Miss Carrie.
Man. Yeah, shout out to Smitty. Shout out to
I'm about to bring you a tilt tower if I call it time because you laugh all the time.
Lost it.
See? That's super chat.
Super chat, please.
Super chat, don't got her.
Yeah, bro.
And y'all tell her one more time for the road.
No. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Seriously. Thank you, everyone.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Shout out to Jack. T Will. No. I see T Will in the chat saying shout out to Carrie Super Chat. Yeah, no. But yeah, shout out to you guys, Smitty, Chris. Seriously, you guys also put out great content all the time.
Appreciate it.
I'm always watching you guys, supporting. Check out Chris at Hawks Digest. Also putting great content out over there. Literally so awesome. But yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Truly appreciate you all as always. I hope you're happy and healthy. Hope you're hyped for the Falcons to go 17-0, 12-5, 11-6, but nothing under 10-7 this season. So yeah, appreciate you guys. I truly believe this season is gonna be the season. So I'm looking forward to it.
I got one more thing to say. If I come to Tampa, just don't sit next to me because I'm gonna have you crying and throwing up from Tampa. You better tell her, Chris. You better tell her.
Oh,
going down. Hold on. What my guy said? It's going down in a major way.
It's going down in a major way. Tremel said it's cool. Nobody don't like my team either.
Oh, who's your team?
Who's you repping in here, Tremel?
Man, Tremel just talking. You know that.
Tremel, a whole goddamn New England Patriot fan. Watch this.
Oh, is he?
Man. No, man, he on that bullshit. He a Falcon fan.
Smitty said 13-4 for the Birds. Okay, I'm not Smitty. That's Smitty.
That's
Terry said 13-4 for the Birds.
That T Will, ain't it?
What the hell? My bad, T Will. Y'all starting to look alike. Smitty and T Will.
Just because they both have a bald head doesn't mean they look alike.
I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done, son.
You tried.
These jokes, man.
Jack, we're still live, man.
For my ATL Sports, man. Give me that 13-4 for the Birds. Big shout to T Will, man. Former ATL Sports. It's going down in a major way. Big shout.
Hey, Yuri, we should sweep the division, but if he can't call the timeout, that ain't gonna happen.
Shit.
Facts.
Raheem just said
ain't nothing you can do about that. That just ain't going around that.
Give me the play.
And thank you, Reggie 2K. Yeah, we got these. These are the draft night hats that we wore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see you.
Thank you.
Big
shout out. I got my eyes on a new Falcon hat myself, man. It got the old logo on it. Yeah, I think I may try to do
that. I might scoop me one of them myself.
Hey, former ATL Sports said Jack on that Tito's. You already know, man. Falcon fans, enjoy the night. Thank you all for being here on One Time for the Fan. Smitty's Sports Machine talks Falcons football so well. Please go get a like, share, and subscribe on his channel. His channel is growing well, too. For all you Falcon fans that do not know who Smitty is, man, he talks Falcons football. So please head over there, hit that like, share, subscribe. Then you got A1 over here, talented brother who talks Falcons, talks Braves, and Smitty, he talks sports too as well. He can talk anything, but he knows
I talk anything.
Falcon fan.
I made for great debates. I like starting shit online. That's what I do, man. Look, you go to my debates, Falcon debates, the shorts. Yeah, go check those out, man, because y'all gonna be ready to fight after y'all get through with looking at those. they only 50, they only 10 seconds, so it ain't long.
Hey, I'm telling y'all, Falcon fans, you gotta go hit that like, share, subscribe. From
Dion Julio, 1-on-1, who you got? See, I just gave y'all one.
Lord, A1.
Do we have
a good dude right here, man? Big shout out to A1 forever. Braves, Falcons, Hawks,
everything.
Another one of the hardest working men in the podcast game. He's doing it great, man. Big shout out to A1. We'll see you on the road and at the home games this year too as well.
Shout out to our boy Berto as well. I can't forget my boy Berto. Shout out to Berto.
Big shout out to
Actually,
check them out. I think they're doing the schedule.
Yes. Yeah. I just checked. They're still live right now, so go check them out as soon as you hop off here. Please.
Just don't call Berto Lorenzo. You might get some flashback on that.
Shit. That's tough.
Don't call Lorenzo.
Head over to 95 North Falcons Talk Show. You know they're talking Falcons football. Bro Talk is over there too as well, talking Falcons. They're talking about the schedule. Head over there. Let's show them some love too as well. Falcon fans, One Time, Smitty, everybody here. Thank you all. We'll see you all Friday morning. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. Rise
bring
up,
the waffles in the
I'm proud of y'all.
Bring the waffles in the
waffles in the syrup.
She